Can you see me? You hear me? Can you see? Can you? Hello? Are we live? I'm a live streaming fool today. I live my life online. How about you? You know, instead of doom scrolling, I'm doom living. Doom casting. Maybe? Yeah, that's a new thing. Yeah? Yeah! Oh, you've had your blinker on forever there, Van. Oh, there you go, there you go. Turning. To everything, turn. There is a season, turn. And a time for every purpose under heaven. A time to drive, a time to go nuts, a time to say, what the fuck? A time to cry about Kyle Busch. I can't believe he's gone so quickly. I'm sure there are a lot of NASCAR fans that are upset. I mean, I'm not a NASCAR fan. I like to drive my car fast, but that's not the same as being a NASCAR fan. I guess if I was a beer drinker or was born in the South, I might be more into NASCAR. You know, it seems like a whole thing. Like you kind of you had to be there. You had to be saturated with the culture of it to actually get it. I think maybe. Because just because a dude can drive a fast car really well, dying every single time, doesn't mean that they deserve respect. I mean, that's just me. That's just, it's me spitballing here, spitballing. Did you ever do spitballs in class? I mean, you'd figure wouldn't that be a hate crime now, or some sort of you can't spit at people, but you can spit a spitball at people? It wouldn't, isn't that some sort of hygienic, spreading some sort of weird diseases now? I'm sure it would be. It's like kids would get arrested for that. Spitball! Bodily fluids at me! Hey, at least it's not the other bodily fluids. Hi, everyone. There's 10 people already? 10 people scrolling? And just, in your doom scroll, I'm doom casting. That's what I'm doing. Hi, Mythical Agent X. Mythical Legend. Oh, see, I'm driving, so, Mythical Legend? Mike, we got someone in the house! A Mythical Legend in the house! In the car! And on the phone! It's Mythical Legend. Hey, how you doing? I'm one of those too! I'm a Mythical Legend! Because if I was saying this to the band last week, they thought it was kind of crazy, but you see, I'm a Gemini, which is the twins, and there's this famous pair of twins, Pollux and Castor. Well, you usually say Castor and Pollux, but if you flip it around, you say Pollux and Castor, and you put the words together. In the middle, Lux, Cas, Lucas, and there's an X in between the Lux, the Lucas. It actually spells Lucas. It's really weird, with an X in the middle. And then on the outsides, if you take away the letters that spell Lucas, you'll see Polestar, but Polestar. So when the Polestar appeared to me when I was about 5-6 years ago, the X factor was activated inside of me. You know what I mean? And it turned me dark for a while. It's like when you reach into the shadow realm and you pull out your subconscious a little bit, it's heavy. It hurts you. But then if you can get over that and you can get through that trial, then you become a crazy person like me. So I'm a Mythical Legend too. Yep, nice. Haha! Yeah. What's up, Mythical Legend X, XX, XX? How you doing? Yeah. Also, the other weird thing about, I might be doxing myself a little bit here, but my birthday is 69, dude. That's right. It's June 9th, 6-9. Now, 6-9, and there is a saying by the famous inventor, Nikola Tesla, that says, if you can figure out the mysteries of 369, you can unlock the universe. Well, I got the 6-9, and I was actually born at 1:11 in the morning, 111, which is itself the first angel number. But also, if you add 1 plus 1 plus 1, it equals 3. So 3, 6, and 9. If I can figure me out, I can figure out the universe, right? Right? I am the universe. We are the universe. We are stardust. We are everything, and I don't know. Anyway, these are the things you think about when you have a lot of alone time. When you spend years at home watching the children and like brooding about things. These are the weird things you start to think about. I mean, at least me. I mean, like you talk about mythical legend. If you start looking into certain myths, you may find sort of like an echo of yourself in these myths, depending on which ones you're looking at. So you might have to dig deep. You might have to look into Hinduism. The Pollux and Castor, that happens to be Greek, I believe. The 369 is sort of like numerology mixed with a crazy physicist or inventor guy, but if you really start to, that's what's so interesting about the past, right? Learn your history, learn alternate histories too, because you never know which one's actually 100% real. They say the winners always write the history books, so there may be a little bit of bias going on some of the things that we're learning. I get it, and not everything is racist. But, just because things started in a negative connotation doesn't mean that they have to continue that way, okay? Okay? So, like all these things, it's like, good morning is racist. I don't know. Did you have a good morning? Like, no, just because in English language words have double meaning doesn't mean that the second meaning or the first meaning was the meaning first, and then they changed the meanings and they made the word a little different. That doesn't mean that. Yeah, LOL. Yes. What is that? One is the loneliest number that's ever do. 2 is the saddest one, but the loneliest number is the number 1. 1 is the loneliest number. 1 is the loneliest number. 1 is the loneliest number that's ever do. Okay, anyway. Yeah, LOL, yes. Oh, Zalerin 6107 and OMG. I know. Wait, the one who suggested the. I should start charging. I should start charging for people. I'm singing all these songs. I'm entertaining you. Hey, wait, I'm putting on my hat. Hey, put some tips in my hat. Not the tip of your thing. Never mind. Ah, Jesus. Oh my God, I know your IRL. You know my IRL. Whoa, is this like a doxing channel? Is this a doxing account that's like telling me one is the loneliest number? You know that I'm an only child, and that's why you said that? You're freaking me out, man. You're freaking. I'm freaking. Good thing I got a few minutes before I get to work, because I'll be done freaking by then. But I'm freaking. Sorry, I just spit at you. I just spitballed at you. You spitballing at me. I'm spitballing at you. See how it all works out sometimes? Hello, Eddie Beerho. What's up? You subbed earlier. Thank you very much. And somebody liked. There's a like up there. Hey, thank you. And everyone sub. Just be my subs. Yes. Dress in black leather and be my subs. And be. Never mind. So why is it always gotta go like that? Why is it always gotta be crazy? Why you gotta be so crazy all the time, huh? Why you gotta do that? Huh? It's just who I am. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be crazy all the time, but it's a good thing I'm being crazy with you people instead of being crazy, like, what I mean? This is where I can just get my crazy out. See, that's what you need. That's what hobbies are, right? You go crazy over a hobby, and then it gets that energy out. It's sort of like because if you don't and you just let it build up, it can really damage you and your loved ones and just the world in general. You know, you gotta find a healthy way to get rid of that crazy energy. You know what I mean? And sometimes I think I found one of the healthy ways for me to do this. See, because I can say, you know, at a distance, I'm not that annoying, or am I? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Tell me what you think. You know. Oh wait, I gotta make sure that I get the right. There's a certain street I have to turn down, but it's not for a while. So all right, I'm still doing good. I think I'm doing good on time. I didn't even fire up the GPS today because I was like, well, maybe I don't need it. Oh, are we back? Everyone left. Oh, come back, people. I know some of these roads I might disconnect. I'm gonna have to reconnect a few times, maybe. Connect with me. Connect with me. Not like that. Not docking. What? No. Oh. Oh wait. Is this the street? No, that's not the street. That's not it. Oh. Okay. Will you leave? Will you just get off my back? All right, about the streets? I mean, come on. You know, I may be speeding a little. Am I speeding? I get maybe. Yeah. Am I on speed? No. Maybe. Yeah. Am I on speed? No. Caffeine's not speed. It's a lower level. It's a lower version of it. Looks like everyone left because, you know, I got disconnected. So, you know, that happens. I was just joking. Nothing bad's happening. The guy keeps getting disconnected. Yeah, there were two people and now there's none. Everyone's leaving me. One is the lonely. It really is the loneliest number. One is the loneliest. One is the loneliest. One is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. I know. No, they're like, oh my God, I'm leaving because you're just wailing now. I'm wailing, man. You know, the place that there is a whaling museum near, sort of, not too near, but there's a whaling museum somewhere in the state of Massachusetts. Oh, now I'm crying because this car's going so slow. Oh, I think this is my turn. Okay, don't go down that street. You can't. This is it's like a flatbed truck. There's no way they're gonna go. Oh my God, no, they're not going down the street. Yay! I just gotta, okay. Well, you know, maybe I didn't get any followers on this live stream, but, you know, I mean, I'm trying to, there is one is not the loneliest number. Well, I mean, there's one viewer right now, because I kept cutting out and reconnecting and disconnecting. No, there's nobody. Oh boy. Now I'm speeding. I do have 3 likes though. That's cool. That's cool. I'm addicted to getting subscribers now. That's my goal. You know, I got to get enough subscribers so I get monetized. You know what I mean? Because then I won't have to put out my hat anymore. Oh my God! And I'll have to I'll just charge y'all. I'll be like, yeah, you want to chat with me? You got to pay. Yeah, you gotta pay, man. And then of course I'll be more distracted and I'll probably crash, which you want to see, right? We all want to see a car crash. I mean, you know, we'd rather see someone like, you know, mentally car crash. But if you're gonna really car crash, wow, that's even better, right? No, it's not. Believe me, I got in a car crash just a couple weeks ago, and now, you know, good thing I was wearing my seatbelt, like I am now. See. Although I don't think anything would have happened if I didn't have my seatbelt on that time, to me, because, you know, the way I hit, and actually maybe, now that I'm thinking, you know, I didn't really think about it before, but yeah, I guess if I wasn't wearing my seatbelt, I may have been flung a little bit, because I did kind of bounce back and forth when I rubbed up against the pole and then spun around and hit the other pole. So, yeah, wear your seatbelt, people. You never know what's going to happen. You never, ever know. And at least you have a little bit of safety going on. You know, safety is my job. No, yeah, there's all sorts of safety stuff I have to adhere to at my new job, which is good, because I would, you know, like the sign says on the wall, your family is expecting you to come home tonight. Make sure that happens. Safety first. So yeah. I mean, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. You know, and really being a sort of a neurotic person, you think of safety, I think, more than others. You know, some people are just sort of like flying through life, not even really considering that anything bad will happen to them. And that's usually the thing. Those are the people that bad things happen to. I'm not saying you have to be like doom and gloom scrolling all the time about everything in your life, but you need to have a healthy sense of danger. You know, there's treachery about. Hey, that's, you know, treachery. That's one of the songs by my band. I actually penned that one, you know. Keep pushing on, or you will get pushed out. Stick to your guns. There's treachery about. Keep pushing on, or you will get pushed out. Stick to your guns. There's treachery about. I didn't put that in there, but I should have. Damn it! I can sing better now. I almost want to re-record every song that we've ever done, and because I can sing better now. I really can. Like, I can sing better. I can think better. I can fuck better. No, yeah, I don't really know if that's true, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll ask the wife. No, just kidding. You see, it's going to in a bad place here. This is, you know, the longer you're online, the more you talk, the more things you say about your life. Oh my God. Oh wow, this guy's got is that a kayak? Yeah, on his truck. Where's he going, huh? Oh, you're going to have fun. You're not working. You're going to have some fun kayaking. Oh, I want a kayak so bad. Oh, I remember we went to Maine, me and some friends, to another friend's cabin on a lake. I think it was Lake Sebago in Maine. And he had a kayak, and he's like, hey, if you want to go out, go out. And I did, and it was, you know, whenever I do things like that, like go alone and do something in nature, I always end up having like a really interesting experience. And it was almost like a religious experience going out on the nice placid lake that day. Oh, just rowing, just sitting there, watching the birds and a couple of fish, and just being just away from everyone. And then all of a sudden I hear, hey, and my two buddies got in a canoe, and they came over to see me, and they're like, what's up? What are we doing? Let's go around the corner and let's go check. And so we did. We went down the lake a little bit and around a corner, and there was on Lake Sebago, there is a like a summer camp. And at this, you know, the summer camp wasn't in session, but we got off of our boat. I got off the kayak, they got off the canoe, and we were like walking around on some of the you know, the wooden walkways and things of this summer camp. And it was just a great old time. And then I remember we were like, oh no, it's starting to get dark, and we got to get back in our boats and like row back to the cabin. So we did, and man, I was tired that night. Oh, I was so tired. OMG. Neand and Mom. Hey, hello, friend. Hello. Yes, I'm everyone's friend. Yes, I'm actually, I'm the internet's uncle. So you got a problem, I'll take care of it for you, kid. You know what I mean? You know, we take care of our own, and we do things right. You know. And I'm driving to work now, but later on, if you got a problem, you just let me know. I'm your uncle. Your internet uncle, Luke. That's right. I got some force. Yeah. Yuck. Yuck. All right, I'm almost at work now. I went the right way. I didn't have to put the GPS on. Wow. And I took every turn the right way, and it looks like I'm going to get there with a few minutes extra. Wonderful. I can punch in like 2 minutes early. That's great. All right. Well, I'll see you later, and I'll be live streaming again soon. Maybe later on tonight. Actually, why not? Maybe I'll do like my own crazy ass show from my from my studio, my podcast studio. Haven't seen my whole studio in a while, because when we do the other show, I'm just a little circle when I don't see the whole studio, and I put so much work into my studio, and you don't even get to see it all the time. Remember, 1 is the loneliest number, unless you're a crazy person, and 1 is all you need. All right, take it easy. Have a good one. I'll see you later.